has everything been going? Amazing. Yeah, everything's fine. I have no complaints. I know you had that date a little bit ago. How'd that go? Oh, no, that's too bad. Really? Was there any specific reason, or were they just not for it? I mean, if they're not down for that, then they're just not for you. I'm really sorry, though. I have a great idea. If you're open to it, because you are such an amazing person and you deserve all the love. What if we make you a dating profile? I know it's a little scary, but I think you deserve to put yourself out there and see what's there. I know you are really into having a relationship right now, and I don't blame you. I feel like all of our friends are in relationships, so I get it. But what if we make a profile perfect for the holiday season and we just see what we can get? I'm sure there's plenty of great people out there. I mean, they'd be lucky to have you. Is that cool? Okay, great. Use my iPad. Let me pull this up here. Great. Alright, we are in. So, what's a good email address for you? And that's at... Okay, awesome. I'll put that down. As much as I would love to put my own email address, just kind of monitor, I will back off and let you handle it. And then just a first name. I could assume a lot of things, but this is your dating profile and it's your story, so I don't want to put any answers in on your behalf. So even if it's something silly like your name, which I clearly know, I want you to give the best answer that you want for your profile. So that's why I'm kind of letting you take the reins. I'm just typing it out. So, first name. Great. And then it's going to prompt us now to some just choices for your profile. So, it wants to know your gender. Great. And this is kind of a weird one considering we're on a dating site, but it does actually want to know your relationship status. Unless something's happened since your date and now, I would imagine you're single, but you may not be. Or you might be open to multiple partners. Okay. And then it's asking how many children you have, if any children. Good. I'm not going to answer on your behalf. site is going to like track you as you use it, like dating apps do, where it kind of can open and show where the person is, but I don't know if this one will. And then, where were you born? That's right, you were. Best city ever. I'm not biased or anything. And then ethnicity. And then it also wants to know your religious beliefs or spirituality. I totally forgot that you practice that. That's so cool. I don't think I know anyone else that practices that. It's very spiritual. And then, what is your highest level of education? I was right there with you, so I knew that. But again, not about me, sorry. Reining it back. And kind of, building off that, what is it that you currently do? So it's not asking for a job title or anything like specific like that. It more so is like doing areas or fields of practice. So it has aerospace, it has agriculture, education, legal, healthcare. Kind of, you think of it, you name it. There is another and other option as well if you don't like any of them or can't think of one. I would agree that's probably the best one for your job title. And then it also wants to know your income. I'm gonna be honest. I am not a big fan of putting income. And the reason is because you don't know these people and they could be looking for a sugar mama, sugar daddy, sugar person. And if you put your income, it's none of their business, to be quite honest. If anything, it's a discussion you would have down the line. Like the line when you date a couple. Like, it's not a first date conversation anyway. I'm not asking people how much they make on a first date, and so it's silly to put that. So I would just stick with the option of prefer not to share, but that's up to you if you're comfortable in yourself, because I know you make bank, so it's up to you. Yeah, I think that's smart personally, but again, not gonna judge either way. It would like to know if you'd like to start a family. I like that answer a lot. It's a good one. And if you smoke, how often do you smoke? I don't know your habits on a day-to-day basis, so I'm not going to put anything ahead of time. And then even more fun is if you drink, how often? Amazing. I know, that's a funny one. But it's okay, at least you're being honest. Alright, so we are now going to answer a couple prompts. And I don't think this should take too long. I think this is just kind of to gauge your interests and what you're looking for in a person. So, the first question is a little bit of a kind of puff up your ego a bit. It says, what is the first thing people notice about me? No, not about me. Sorry. The first thing people notice about me is... if that's phrased a little better for you. I mean, you could talk about me, but it won't really help with dating. That's a good one. I would agree. I also think your eyes are your best feature too. You have such like deep pools of color. It's insane. I don't think I've seen anyone with eye color like you, but there's other things that are perfect about you. The next question is, what are you looking for in your date, your ideal date? It wants you to list about 3 or 4. I mean, there's not a limit, but I think it's kind of, you don't want to put like a laundry list of 20 things you want in someone, so just put like the most important things you're looking for in a person. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. I don't have my keyboard on me. Now you can take a second to think about more. I think that's a good list so far. Okay, good one. And the next question is, a perfect day for me looks like ... So, what is your perfect day? I know you cannot start a day without a cup of coffee. I already know that. But what else is in your fabulous dream day? Of course, cannot have a day without that. And you'd be eating what? No, that's very fair. It's very true to your brand. Alright, that's a good one. What would you say an odd habit of yours is? You really can't think of any. I have one. You do that weird thing with your nose when you're trying to think. You like really scrunch it up. That's how I can tell when you're like really deep in thought. You never noticed you did that? That's so funny. Literally since like the inception of our friendship, I've noticed that you do that. You could put a different one if you have one. No, I think that's a funny one. It's like a cute little quirk. It's nothing like weird. It's not like I pick my nose and wipe it on the wall. It's like a normal quirk. What are 3 things that you are the most thankful for? It's fitting with Thanksgiving time, but it is, I think, just a standard question. Thanksgiving or not. That's a good one. Of course, you can't forget that. My pet is always something I'm thankful for. Let's see what's next. Okay. How do you typically spend your leisure time? I totally forgot you did that. I mean, I used to do it with you, but it's been so long. That's so funny. I've been meaning to join like an IM or club, YMCA. I don't know where it's offered, but I keep meaning to loyal's a good one. You're an amazing friend. You're always there for me, and I honestly would not be able to survive without you. So, loyal's definitely great. Alright, so the next one is, what are you most passionate about? Again, I know you have a lot of passions, so what are a couple of them? Of course. No, you can't put bed as a passion as well. I mean, we're all passionate about our beds, but no. You should have put funny on your list of qualities. That's a good list. I'm not putting bed, but that's funny. And what is, or who is, the most influential person in your life? Amazing. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, it's not like it's a pretty generic answer, but I think most people think their mom or dad is the most influential person to them. Like, I'm not gonna say like Leonardo DiCaprio is the most inspirational or influential person. Great guy. Don't personally know him, but not gonna put that. And then, what is your ideal first date? And I know you've been thinking about this one. We've talked about this before. If you want to revise your dream date, go for it. Okay. I think that's a really good answer, because I think that's not too, I guess it's a good balance. It shows that you're adventurous, it shows that you really enjoy having fun, and it also shows that you know your food and drinks, which I think is like the top quality I would look for in someone. So I think it's a really good balance of everything. I think you'll snag someone for sure with that date. Okay, so the last question that I'm going to have you answer is just if there's a little more about you that you want to describe. We've answered some questions and things, but this is kind of a section for you to describe yourself and things that you think a date should know. It can be literally anything. Okay, good one. Oh, of course, you have to put your pets in the info. What other? Yeah. I remember I started naming them after Jesus, and I thought it was so clever. So we have Munster, Swiss, and Gouda. I'm gonna take after you, I think. When I start getting pets, I'm gonna get them named after breakfast foods. So I want to do like pancakes, waffles, toast. Maybe French toast. I don't know. Okay. Perfect. And so the last thing we have to do is just get a picture selected. So we want to make sure that we are picking good photos, because I cannot stand when someone has a dating profile and all they do is post group photos and you cannot tell who they are. And I don't know if it's meant to be like a trick or a game or like a test to see if you can identify them, or if you identified them as like the hottest person in the photo, but it's a mind game. I don't like it. So I'm gonna make sure most, if not all, photos have just you. I'm definitely thinking, remember that trip we took last summer over to the beach? And I got that really great photo of you. You got the floppy hat on, and you're just smiling so bright, like right at the waves. I think that's a really good photo. It's recent, it's showing you having fun, and you look amazing in it. So it's like, what more could you want? Yeah, let's put that one. And then we could do a few more if you want. Or we could just kind of add them later if you think that would be better. I think I remember which photo you're talking about. Let me pull up my photos here. There it is. Okay. Is it the one where you have your hand on your hip, or is it the one where your hand's like up? I know there were a couple good photos of you that night. Okay, that one. Hand up. Perfect. Alright, so we'll hit that one right now too. And then I think that's everything. We can go back in and add more photos or just the info if we want, but I think this is a really good start. So let me hit submit. And with that, your dating profile has been created. And that's super exciting for you. This down. Because we do not need it right now. Well, I am sure you will have 1,000,000 hits on your page and messages. Probably should give the public a little time to be exposed to your awesomeness. So, we'll just check back in a little, okay? Well, thank you for coming over, and thank you even more for letting me make you a dating profile, because I think you deserve all the happiness in the world, and you are truly such an amazing friend. So I really hope and think we'll get a great date for you, and it's just in time for the holidays too, so it's really great timing. Alright, I will talk to you later, and we will see the dozens of messages that have flooded in, okay? Alright, I'll see you later.